how to earn cash and make money on YouTube in this special animated video. Video Menu Part 1. Introduction. Planning. Creating your YouTube account. Ways to monetize YouTube. The negatives of YouTube ads. The positive of YouTube ads. Equipment and location. Video Menu Part 2. Creating your video. Workflow. Launch your video. Playlists. YouTube best practices. Marketing your video. Conclusion. The world of technology has changed so much over the last 50 years, and the way that people interact with one another has changed with it. Love it or hate it, YouTube is currently where the majority of the audience is, and where the action is. YouTube has their sights set on becoming the next television. As more money and bigger names continue to pour into the space, it's going to become increasingly difficult for small businesses and independent content creators to compete. Right now, there is still a wide open window of opportunity, so there's no time like the present to get out there and to create a YouTube presence that will generate you income. Planning. Before you start creating videos and posting them on YouTube, ask yourself 3 questions. Why, what, and who? Why do you want to be on YouTube? There can be any number of reasons for you wanting to be on YouTube, like to make money, to tell a story, to make people laugh, etc. It is important to know your why before moving forward. What are you interested in? You need to be interested and passionate about what you want to put on YouTube. If you aren't excited about what you're doing, your audience won't be either. However, if you are passionate and that enthusiasm comes out in your video, you will attract people who are also interested and eager to watch your videos. Who do you want to reach with your videos? Once you answer who you want to reach, you can then focus on how you are going to track them to your videos, how you are going to communicate with them, and how you are going to retain your viewership. Creating your YouTube account. Once you have planned out what type of videos you are going to put on YouTube, you need to set up your YouTube account. However, there is more involved than just creating a YouTube account if you want to make money on your videos. Your first step in your path to making money is to create an account with Google. Since Google owns YouTube and controls the AdSense advertising that pays you for your videos, you must first sign up with Google. I love Google's slogan, "One Google account for everything Google," which means all you have to do is create one Google account and it will give you everything from a Gmail account to a storage account and a YouTube account, all for free. I personally love the free storage account, which is Google Drive. They give you 15 gigs of free storage, which is way more than what Dropbox offers at only 2 gigs. To create a Google account, just go to their homepage and click the Sign in the top right-hand corner, and then the next page, Create Account. After you create an account, you can easily make a YouTube channel name. Just go to youtube.com and click on My Channel on the top left-hand corner below the home icon. Make sure to choose your YouTube channel name carefully. It is advisable to not use your name, which Google suggests, but to choose a name that reflects what your videos are about. Once you have created your Google account and YouTube channel, you should sign up for an AdSense account. It is very easy to create an account. Just Google AdSense and you can sign up from there. YouTube ads, which work through Google AdSense, are the easiest and fastest way to make money. AdSense will require you do go through several verification steps before you are approved to earn ad revenue. Also, you must reach $100 in total AdSense earnings across all platforms in order to receive a payout. To make money on your videos, you must monetize them. This means that you are allowing YouTube to put ads in your videos, and yet you are agreeing that no copyright materials appear in your footage. There is one more step you will need to take before you do this, and that is to become a YouTube partner. To do this, sign into your YouTube account. In the top right, select your account icon, Creator Studio. In the left menu, select Channel, Status, and Features. Under Monetization, click Enable. Follow the on-screen steps to accept the YouTube Partner Program terms. As long as you have an account with good standing, by following the guidelines of uploading original content, you can start earning ad revenue. You will likely have to upload several good quality videos of acceptable length before you can start monetizing your videos. Referral link. While AdSense is the main way most people earn money from YouTube, there is another way to bring cash in from your videos, and that is by referral links. When you sign up with certain companies, you can get a referral link that will pay you a commission whenever someone buys an item through your link. Amazon offers a popular referral program used by many YouTubers, including me. By signing up as an Amazon associate, you can create referral links to any of the products on Amazon's website. Then if you use or mention a product in your video and provide a link to it in your YouTube video description box, you will earn a commission if anyone goes through your link to purchase that product. If you do include referral links, you must disclose the fact that they are indeed referral links. Have a disclaimer at the very bottom of your video that states that any and all links may be referrals. Signing with a network. Many of the most popular people on YouTube no longer monetize their videos with AdSense because they have signed with outside networks. A network basically is a company not affiliated with Google that pays people based on how many views, usually per 1,000, that their videos receive. These networks or channels negotiate with advertisers for ad blocks on videos. Just like Google, these networks take a percentage of the ad profits and give you the rest. However, they promise to do more than promote your channel and bring you more subscribers and viewers. They want you to make more money because then they will make more money in return. There are YouTube channels with several million subscribers whose videos get hundreds of thousands of views each. They have turned themselves into YouTube celebrities with endorsement deals and personal appearances to boot. Most are signed with networks that also provide them with management help. The vast majority of people on YouTube are just regular people earning a bit of extra money on YouTube. However, if you're looking to make YouTube your career, you'll definitely want to educate yourself on signing with a network. As your views and subscribers grow, you may be contacted by these companies, and you may want to make an educated decision before you give up your AdSense account. Research any company that contacts you to see if they are legitimate, including asking for a list of channels they already represent. The negative of YouTube ads. You can make money just by allowing YouTube to run ads on your videos, which results in them paying you a percentage of what they make. However, there are some negatives to using YouTube ads, which you should be aware of. Money versus effort. We've all heard stories of people getting rich from their YouTube channels, but for as many people that get rich, there are many people who put in a lot of effort for very little return. When you factor in the incredible amount of time and work that goes into creating your videos and building an audience, the initial revenue, if often, is really low. It is not recommended to have your YouTube channel as your primary way to make money. How do YouTube ads work? The YouTube ad system is driven by the concept of CPM, which stands for cost per 1,000 views. Individual views aren't worth much, but advertisers are willing to pay for them in batches of 1,000. It's really what makes the whole YouTube ecosystem work. If you have a mega channel, you can do pretty well with this. But unless your videos are generating hundreds of thousands of views on a regular basis, it's going to be difficult to scale this income up to something you can make a decent living on. If you're familiar with Google's AdSense system, you'll have an idea of how the YouTube ad system works. The majority of it actually is AdSense. Advertisers set up campaigns targeting certain keywords, interests, and demographics, and place bids for ad placements. Some keywords are very competitive and can cost quite a bit. Why CPM is great for advertisers and lousy for creators. Let's break down how CPM works, using the scenario of a video on YouTube that has been up for a month and has 5,000 views. With a new channel and an average search term, the return might be around $5 CPM. That would equal the payment of about $25. So 5,000 views / 1,000 equals 5 times $5 equals $25. Unfortunately, it never quite works out that way. There are a few factors to take into account before you can make any type of projection. Not all views are monetized views. Non-monetized views don't count to your total viewership. You can find out what views actually count by going onto your YouTube analytics and clicking on Ad Performance. The estimated monetized playbacks is the number that counts. YouTube defines it as when a viewer views your video, i.e. a view, and is shown at least one ad impression, or when the viewer quits watching during the pre-roll ad without ever reaching your video. So in our scenario, if only 4,000 of the 5,000 viewers qualify as a view, you would only get $20. 5,000 minus 1,000 equals 4,000 views slash 1,000 equals 4 times $5 equals $20. And of course, YouTube is going to take a cut, their payment for hosting the video and maintaining the system that makes the whole thing possible. That cut is 45%, which brings your revenue down to $11. $20 minus $9 equals $11. These numbers are not exact, but it should give you an idea of how it works. After you take out the non-monetized paybacks and then take out YouTube's percentage, the CPM that actually goes into your pocket is pretty low. This can be discouraging since it can take a long time and a lot of work to make a significant amount of income. The positives of YouTube ads. Now that the negatives are out of the way, let's focus on the positives of YouTube ads. When you first start your YouTube channel, it might be discouraging that you are not making more money. Remember to keep your focus on creating great videos and building an audience. That may take a while, but once you have that audience built up, the money will start coming in. In fact, if you have your AdSense set up and you're driving traffic to your videos, companies will start fighting to get their ads on your videos. Also, even though building a decent revenue stream through YouTube takes a lot of work and time, there are benefits above and beyond just the income. Use your YouTube earning numbers as a way to set goals, push yourself further, and make your channel better. Equipment and location. Now that you've set up your accounts and are in a position to make money, you need to think about creating your videos. Of course, to create your videos, you need to decide on what equipment you are going to use and where you're going to use it. Camera. As a basic guideline, you want a camera that can film in at least HD or in 4K. 4K is the highest quality filming available for smartphones and video cameras today, which is 4 times the resolution of standard HD. Most phones even film in 4K these days, so that is a low-cost option to start out with. You can also purchase a decent 4K camera for around $400. Lighting. Lighting is actually more important than the type of camera you have. Even if you have the best consumer video camera with terrible lighting, your video will be grainy. An important question to ask yourself, is there adequate light in the room I am recording video? There may be enough light just from the window inside the room. You can even film outside. The benefit from shooting videos outside is the natural light from the sun will give you better results than indoor lighting. If you are shooting video inside, I recommend at least 2 or 3 clamp lights. When I first started videoing gigs, I used 3 clamp lights and it cost me around $20. Remember, you don't have to spend hundreds of dollars on lights and tripods, especially if you are just starting out. Microphone. Just as with lighting, purchasing a microphone is not absolutely necessary, however highly recommended. An external microphone will make your voice clearer and cut out background noise. I personally use a lapel mic and it works great. Another name for this mic is a lavalier microphone. They are relatively cheap at only $10 and you can hook them up to your phone or camera. Make sure whatever audio equipment you use that it's compatible with your video camera or phone. Background. You've likely seen YouTube videos with professionally designed backgrounds, as well as those shot in what looks like to be the home of a hoarder. While you don't need to spend thousands of dollars to make the background of your videos look like it came straight from a home decor magazine, you also want to take care to film in a clean, clutter-free space. A popular background that a lot of female YouTubers use is to film with their bed behind them and twinkle lights strung up around the bed frame or window. This creates such a pretty scene for filming. Other people film with the nicest part of their kitchen or living room behind them. If you're serious about making YouTube your actual job, you will want to consider dedicating a space for filming that is well lit and nicely decorated. However, if you're just starting out, I would advise to just film outside in your backyard or even in a public park. You might get some weird looks filming in public, however, it could be exciting in gaining the attention. Camera angle. Finding the angle from which you look best on camera can be a challenge. Most of us feel we have a good side, the side of our face from which we look a bit more attractive than the other. However, video is much different from still photography in that you move around on film and aren't sitting in a stationary position. Therefore, it's more important to have the camera facing you directly as well as slightly above you. Another important rule that you can apply is called the rules of thirds. Instead of having your face or body right in the middle of the scene, let it be off-center and it will add interest to your viewers. Of course, if you choose not to appear on screen, you don't need to focus on how you look, but instead on what you are filming, whether it a single item or a moving scene. If you are filming cooking videos, for instance, you'll want a tripod that holds the camera to look over what you are preparing. Or perhaps you have someone else who can hold the camera and film you. Don't be surprised if your first videos don't look that great, as it takes time to learn how to film best. Creating your video. You've planned out what you want to do, you created your accounts, and you obtained your equipment. Now you just need to create your video. Make sure to plan out what you are going to create, what you're going to say, and how you are going to present it. Generally, this is the easy part, especially with the first few videos. It is also the most exciting part. When you're creating your videos, don't worry too much about mistakes, as these can generally be fixed by editing, which we will focus on shortly. Making videos that get watched. So you've developed an awesome show and built an infrastructure so that your audience can engage with it. That was the easy part. Making videos is a lot of work, but it is really only about 25% of the work involved. Now you've got to get your videos out there so that people can find them and fall in love with them. There are two basic types of traffic, cold and warm. Cold traffic are people who have no idea who you are. They've never encountered you or your brand. Warm traffic are people who know who you are. As people watch your videos, they're developing a relationship with you and your content. Ideally, those feelings are positive. These people are much more likely to take action, whether that is leaving a comment, sharing a video, or even buying a product. The viewers that find your videos via Google search are colder than the viewers that find one of your videos because their friend shared it on Facebook. We will deal with social media engagement later on. As viewers make it to YouTube and subscribers to your channel, they are getting warmer and warmer. The warmer the person is, the more likely they are to respond to calls to action, like signing up for your email list or buying one of your products. It's helpful to keep in mind that when planning your videos, because your programming should appeal to people across the board. Editing your video. Fear or hatred of editing is probably the second biggest obstacle to getting your YouTube channel up and running. I hear from people all the time about how much they hate editing, and I've never really fully understood it. It's actually my favorite part of the entire production process. During production, just about anything can go wrong, and there are often elements you have no control over. But once you're in post-production, you can focus on what you've got. It's time to take all that footage you shot and sculpt it and polish it into a finished piece that your audience will love. The software has gotten so good that it's almost easy to edit videos as it is to make PowerPoint presentations. For this stage, you're going to need a computer and some editing software. Once again, there are no excuses. You can edit video on an iPhone or iPad now. Most computers come with some sort of free editing software. On Mac, it is iMovie. On Windows, it's Movie Maker. If you don't like those, you've got more choices than ever. Let's go over a few of them. ScreenFlow. As the name implies, the primary purpose of ScreenFlow is screen recording. If you're doing any type of software demonstration videos or just want to show what's happening on your computer screen, you need to get ScreenFlow. Over time, ScreenFlow has developed a surprising robust set of editing features. It's gotten so good that some video creators use ScreenFlow exclusively. If your show has a relative simple format, vlogs, product demonstrations, fitness videos, ScreenFlow could be the perfect tool for the job. It's got a great interface for editing audio and video tracks and comes packed with easy-to-use titles and transitions. If you're on a budget and on a Mac, grab a copy of ScreenFlow and get to work. Final Cut Pro X. FCPX has several core features that can take some getting used to if you've spent much time with other non-linear editors. One of its key differentiating features is the magnetic timeline. Instead of a bunch of different tracks that are all of equal importance, FCPX uses the concept of a storyline. It's almost like a tube that you put the clips into in the order you want them to appear in the finished piece. FCPX automatically fills in the gaps. It's a little weird at first, but I've come to absolutely love it. You can also throw just about any type of footage into FCPX and the software will figure out what to do with it. There are very few pop-up windows asking you to supply information. Just import the footage and get to work. Apple has released free updates of FCPX every couple of months, and some of them have included some pretty massive new features. If you haven't checked it out in a while, it might be time to give it another look. Adobe Premiere. Adobe Premiere has picked up the gauntlet from Final Cut Pro 7 and become the NLE of choice for many professional editors. It's only available as part of the Adobe Creative Cloud, so there is a monthly subscription fee. As part of the subscription, you also get access to all of the Adobe Creative Suite, which includes essentials like Photoshop and Audition. Premiere is a little bit of overkill for basic weekly videos, but it is good if you are making short films or anything that require more sophisticated motion graphics. If your project will have lots of motion graphics generated by Adobe After Effects, Premiere should definitely be your top choice. This is a sophisticated application and does a lot. If you've never edited before, there will be a learning curve, but once you get up and running, you won't regret having learned it. Workflow. There are a lot of steps involved in post-production. Here's a super simplified post-production workflow. Import footage, edit footage, add transition and text, customize end card, add music, balance audio levels, color correct footage, add intro title sequence. Some of those steps may take only a few moments, but they add up, especially when you are doing each step for a new video every week. Strive to make the format on your videos consistent from episode to episode, so pretty much anything you add into the mix, you will be repeating every week for years. Ultimately, it takes about 2 hours to edit, polish, and export a video. As you're making your videos, think about what would happen if you had to delegate the task of post-production to somebody else. Would it be possible to make a checklist that someone else could follow and successfully produce an episode? It sounds like the opposite of creativity, but this is a solid system that helps you work quickly and feel much more satisfied creatively. Launch your video. Once you've updated a video to YouTube, it's time to tell the world about it. The first 48 hours are incredibly important in the life of any video, so it's important to dedicate some time to your video launch. Communication. Communication is key to keep your viewers coming back. Your fans will eagerly await new episodes, so it's important to let them know what your release schedule is and to be consistent with your schedule. You can make a schedule clear in multiple places, such as the videos themselves, in the About section of your channel, in the video description, in your social media profiles, or anywhere else that your fans will be looking. After you follow that schedule reliably for a month or two, your fans will start to expect new videos at certain times each week. This is great because it will help improve your views during your launch window. Upload to YouTube. Upload your video directly to your YouTube account. Don't use a third-party system for batch uploading. This can cause problems and can give you less control over how your video appears. Do it manually. Title and description. Video titles are important for grabbing attention and getting views. Strive to get your titles and thumbnails to work together to deliver a knockout punch. As with just about everything else, Consistency and authenticity is incredibly important. Your titles should have a consistent format and they should be provocative but not misleading. If you are targeting a keyword, use that keyword in the title. If it is a short one, try to use it twice. The description is also important, especially in the first 2-3 lines. This is the only part of the text that is visible from the watch page, so give some thought to how it looks there. Include your keyword in the first sentence, i.e., learn how to fly a kite with this simple kite flying tutorial. There are different schools of thought on how long to make your description. This area definitely helps with search rankings, so if you're trying to rank a video, you should write a detailed on-topic description. Don't use a website URL as the first line of your description. Instead, create a template for your website and other social links and put all that information lower in the description field. This section of the description field is another great place to communicate your publishing schedule. Make this schedule clean and easy to scan so that you can drive traffic to other areas of your platform. Tags, video annotations, and captions. Aim for 7 to 10 tags and keep them focused. Make sure to use keyword and keyword variations. If your keyword is frequently misspelled, add the common misspellings. Annotations are another great way to attach more text and links to your video. Try to get keywords into an annotation somewhere near the beginning of the video. Use the annotations to link to other related videos or to your own site. This would be the perfect time to add captions to your videos. You can caption the video yourselves or outsource it. Spread the word. Share the video on social media sites. If you have a website, put the link to your site. Otherwise, put a direct link to YouTube. Views from embeds are important to overall ranking, so embed it on your main website. The easiest way to do this is to write a new blog post. Write a little bit more about this topic of your video and paste the YouTube embed code. Publish. Engage. Now that links to your video are trickling out across the internet, it's time to engage. That means responding to comments. This is most important immediately after you launch a video. Depending on your show, you can take several different approaches to responding to your comments. Typically, the first viewers are the most devoted, and they deserve a response, even if you don't respond to every single comment. Set aside time to respond to comments and make it a regular part of your launch strategy. Playlists. Playlists have been a feature of YouTube for years now. You can do a lot of really strategic and fun things with them. It is recommended putting your videos into a playlist during the initial launch window because this will help them get more views right away. Furthermore, this can also be very effective when it comes to optimizing your videos for search. On the surface, playlists are a great way to serve up a curated batch of related videos. But when you start to look at playlists with the eyes of a Google engineer, there are alternative ways to build backlinks to your videos. Playlist links seem to carry at least as much weight as annotation links, so this is a powerful way to pass authority to a video. Review of playlists. A playlist is a curated collection of videos. Once you have a video in a playlist, share the playlist link rather than the video link. As soon as the video is over, YouTube will immediately start to play the next video in the playlist. This is great for keeping people glued to your videos. Not only will your views increase, but your channel watch time will also increase. A playlist is a great way to structure your content and help people find what they're looking for. Playlists also make it easy to design your channel homepage. To create a playlist, go to your video manager. Click the New Playlist button in the top right corner. Give your playlist a title, i.e., Badass Kite Tricks. You have the option of a public, private, or unlisted playlist. I usually keep mine unlisted until I have finished creating it. Write a brief playlist description. If you're going after a keyword, it's a good idea to work your keyword in here. As usual, make it sound natural and conversational. Start adding videos. YouTube best practices. Encouraging likes, comments, and subscriptions. While it may seem logical that people who watch and enjoy your videos will give you a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe to your channel, the vast majority of viewers will not give you any sort of feedback whatsoever. As a result, you want to encourage interaction as much as possible. YouTube offers those with a YouTube account the ability to like videos, leave a comment under videos, subscribe to channels, add videos to a favorites list, and share videos via Google+, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Tumblr, and various other sites. Encouraging people to do any of the above helps to provide your videos, as the friends and followers of those viewers will see their activity and possibly follow suit. Channel design. When you log into YouTube, you can click on My Channel to edit the design of your channel's homepage. You can add a logo, choose a channel trailer, and even include links to your blog and social networking sites. Don't ignore this page, as it goes a long way towards building your brand and establishing your YouTube channel. Description box. When you upload a video to YouTube, you need to create a title and put some information into the description box that is below each video. Your description box should give your viewers directions for what you want them to do. The first two things should be the most important, as those are the only things viewers will initially see unless they expand the view to reveal everything written in the box. A good practice is to ask viewers to give their videos a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe as the first things in their description boxes. Giveaways. There are millions of videos on YouTube, so getting noticed right out of the gate can be difficult. One way to build your initial subscriber base is to do giveaways. If you decide to do giveaways, don't go crazy and spend huge amounts of money on prizes. Keep prizes under $25, at least to start with. As your channel grows, you may even be contacted by companies offering up items for you to give away. However, most of the time, you will be putting up the money for prizes, so be sure to stick within your budget. Know that some people search YouTube only looking for giveaways to enter. While it's always good to say you must be subscribed to my channel in order to enter, once you have a large subscriber base, it will be nearly impossible to know if someone is subscribed to your channel. Therefore, in order to ensure only your active subscribers are entering your giveaways, have the instructions to enter be a bit more complex than simply leaving a comment. Have them answer a specific question, for instance, something that only someone who actually watches the entire video will be able to answer. This will cut down on non-subscribers entering. You can always do giveaways on your YouTube channel, instructing people to leave their entries in the comments section and then closing the comments when the giveaway period is over. You can contact the winners through YouTube's messaging system, although you will need to wait for them to get back to you with their email or mailing address in order to send them their prize. There are giveaway programs you can install for free on your blog that will randomly draw for the winner. Or you can keep it simple by putting the entries into a hat and drawing a winner. However you run your giveaways, be prompt in contacting the winners and sending out the prizes. You don't want to be known as someone who holds a giveaway but doesn't follow through with the drawing. Or worse, does the drawing but doesn't send out the prize. Monitoring comments. Having viewers leave comments on your video is something every YouTuber appreciates, unless those comments are mean. While a vast majority of comments on my videos are positive, every now and again a hater comes along and says something rude or nasty. The more views a video gets, the more likely it is that someone will eventually leave a negative comment on it. The large YouTube channels whose videos get millions of views have to deal with an enormous amount of hate, some of it so bad that it has driven successful YouTubers off the site. However, even if you don't get rude comments, you will likely get the occasional thumbs down. While it's never a good feeling to see a dislike, realize that almost every single person who makes YouTube videos gets them. And the more views a video gets, the more dislikes it will have. This is just the nature of YouTube, so try to accept it and move on, focusing on the likes and positive comments you do receive. Some YouTubers do not monitor the comments left on their videos, believing that free speech protects those who leave comments. However, negative comments will negatively affect you and your viewership. The consequence for someone leaving a negative comment on your video is to remove the comment and ban the person from the channel so that they can't interact with you on YouTube in any way, either by giving a video a thumbs down, leaving a comment, or sending a message. Your YouTube channel is your personal space. That being said, however, the vast majority of people who leave comments are kind and supportive. Try your best to reply to anyone who leaves a comment on any of my videos, especially for the first day or two after the video goes live. You do get notification of activity on your videos whenever you log in. There will be a little red box next to the bell icon at the top of the page with a number of activities, likes, comments, shares, subscriptions that are new. Often people will leave comments on videos months or even years after they were first put up, and responding to those can be more challenging. Do the best you can to reply to comments, or at least acknowledge that you are reading all comments in your videos. You want to continually let your audience know that you appreciate all of their likes and comments. As mentioned, the vast majority of people who leave comments on my videos are kind and supportive. Try your best to reply to anyone who leaves a nice comment on any of my videos, even if it's just a simple thank you. When you are in the Video Manager screen of your YouTube account, you can click on the community link on the left side of the page to see all of the comments that have been left on all of your videos, with the newest comments listed first. This is much easier than going into every single video individually to see the comments. You can reply to the comments right in the community screen. And you can also remove comments and spam as well as block users there too. If you don't reply to comments, you can at least give thumbs up. You want to continually let your audience know that you appreciate all of their support. Privacy. When the internet first became available, people could hide unanimously behind their computers, posting whatever they wanted under screen names without anyone knowing who or where they were. However, social media, and especially YouTube, hasn't changed that. Even if you decide to make videos where you don't appear on screen, you will still be exposing yourself to the world. Therefore, it is important to take the proper safety and security measures. Keep the exact location of your home to yourself. Schedule and consistency. If you are on YouTube to make money and build your brand, you're going to want to keep a consistent schedule of uploading videos. Some people upload on a certain day of the week, while others aim for a set number of videos per week. Whatever your tactic is, remain consistent. This keeps subscribers happy as they are getting consistent content, and it helps to attract new viewers to my channel as my video selection grows. Nothing is worse than subscribing to a new channel that promises frequent videos, only to never see them again. If you are going to be successful on YouTube, you have to commit to it. You can't upload a few videos, abandon your channel, and then wonder why you don't have any subscribers and you aren't making any money. Find a film schedule that works for you and stick to it. YouTube analytics and viewers prefer videos that are around 10 minutes in length. Unless you are filming a vlog-style video or doing a live question and answer session or hangout, anything longer than 10 minutes is usually too long for most people. However, putting up videos that are too short may not satisfy viewers. And if viewers don't watch, you don't earn any AdSense revenue. More important than the frequency of videos is the quality of videos. You don't need expensive camera equipment or editing software to produce quality YouTube videos. But you do want your videos to be clear, steady, and well lit. Speak up so viewers can hear you. Watch your video back before you upload it and make it live to ensure it looks nice. URL. You can easily get a personalized URL or domain name from a site like GoDaddy.com. You can then point that URL directly to your YouTube channel and also your blog if you have one. If you would like your own personal website, I would recommend wix.com or wordpress.com as a good starting point. Video length. YouTube analytics and viewers prefer videos that are around 10 minutes in length. Unless you're filming a vlog-style video or doing a live question and answer session or hangout, anything longer than 10 minutes is usually too long for most people. However, putting up videos that are too short may not satisfy viewers. And if viewers don't watch, you don't earn any AdSense revenue. Viewers versus subscribers. Most people start off on YouTube focused solely on gaining subscribers, and while a number of subscribers you have is important in the overall growth of your channel and your brand, more important is the number of views your videos get. Some people worry so much about gaining subscribers that they actually pay people to subscribe to their channels. However, just because someone subscribes to your channel doesn't mean that they actually watch your videos. You only earn AdSense revenue from people watching your videos, so paying for subscribers is a huge waste of time and money. Only when someone watches your monetized videos and sees or clicks on the ads that are there will you earn any Google AdSense revenue. In order to attract viewers, you need to produce quality content. Not all subscribers will watch all of your videos, and not all viewers will become subscribers. If you have one or two videos that draw a lot of viewers, you may end up making a lot of AdSense money, even if they don't end up subscribing. If you are doing YouTube for both profit and fun, then you will be consistently uploading new videos. Viewers are smart and will see right through your attempt to film videos that are strictly done for views. Be yourself, have fun, and the views and subscribers will come. Begging. One of the worst things you can do is beg people to subscribe to your channel. If you are creating quality content, there is no reason to beg for subscribers. In fact, it is so tacky and frowned upon nowadays that you will likely turn off viewers. Produce content you enjoy making, have fun, and subscribers, views, and revenue will follow. Marketing your video. To market your video, you will want to take advantage of platforms that are already out there. A personal website that you can direct people to is a good option. But if you're just starting out, you might not want to spend the money on a site. So instead, creating a social media following is critical to drive traffic to your YouTube videos. Here are some tips from the major social media platforms. Facebook. For most people, social media means starting up a Facebook page as soon as possible and working that angle hard. After all, it's free, it's easy, and it can bring in some good results. You can get a lot of traffic from Facebook pages, but keep in mind that Facebook changes the rules all the time, just like YouTube. Don't let your brand be dependent on the whims of another company. Instead, use Facebook to attract new viewers and build your relationship with your existing community. Basic tips for using Facebook. 1. Create a regular posting schedule. Try to post at least once per day. Ideally, you'll post 3 to 4 times a day. Facebook Insights is a great tool for figuring out the best windows of time for posting, and we've figured out certain times that work really well. This will probably be different for everybody because not all audiences are the same. Test different times and then use your insights to see when people respond the most. Experiment and get things narrowed down to the times that actually work. 2. Post your videos at the same time every week. This doesn't have to be the same time you post to YouTube. Many of your Facebook followers will not be subscribed to your YouTube channel. Facebook tends to be a slightly older demographic than YouTube. We found that posting videos to Facebook during prime time works much better for us than during the 9 to 5 work time frame. 3. Keep your posts on topic. If your channel is about flying kites, your posts should generally be about kites and kite-related things, not professional wrestling. Your posts should somehow tie back into your topic, i.e. links to other posts about kites, kite slideshows, kite festivals, etc. Bloopers and behind-the-scene content of making videos also work great. 4. Ask questions. Use a post to ask a question. People love to express their opinion about shit. You may not always like what you hear, but this is a great way to get lots of comments, which help your post get seen by more people. Ask for suggestions for new videos, or if anyone has kite flying plans for the weekend. 5. Post photos. Photo posts are currently the most liked and shared content type on Facebook. Inspirational quotes and infographics are all the rage right now. Use photos when you can and post a link in the text area of the post to let people know where to go for more information. 6. Respond to people. It's called social media because it's about being social. You don't have to respond to every comment, but you should try to respond at least once in every discussion thread. This shows your community that you are a real person. Twitter. Twitter is an amazing way to meet people you probably wouldn't have had access to before. It can open a lot of doors. It's a great way for staying in contact with your community, other YouTubers, bloggers, and industry people. It is not as good for promotion, but it can be effectively used as a communication channel. Use Twitter to carry on a conversation, to answer questions, or to reach out to someone whom you may be too intimidated to email. There's a good chance they will respond. Voila, connection made. Because Twitter is such a mobile platform, it is difficult to determine the best time to tweet, but overall activity is increased on the weekends. We use an app called Buffer to schedule some tweets according to what Buffer has analyzed as our best times. These are things like interesting articles or other people's videos and blog posts. Add a couple in-the-minute tweets between day, and you're bound to meet some new people. Google+. Google Plus is not a Facebook competitor. Facebook is still basically a destination, whereas Google Plus is a social layer that ties together most of the Google ecosystem. You probably won't be using it to post your vacation photos, but it is very useful for promoting and boosting the SEO rankings of your content. Since you've got a YouTube channel, you're already enmeshed in the YouTube ecosystem. There's no reason not to take advantage of Google+. At the bare minimum, set up a personal profile and then a page for your show or brand. Connect the page to your YouTube channel and set the videos to auto-post to G+. Join some communities related to your channel subject or any other topics you're interested in personally. There are literally thousands of communities on Google+ to choose from. Some are more active than others, so look around and find one that has a big group and introduce yourself. Google Plus is great for effective promotion, but just like any other social network, it works best if you participate sociably. Instagram. On the surface, Instagram might not seem like a huge traffic driver, but it actually works surprisingly well for attracting the younger age groups. Photographs of people are very popular, as well as shots of food and drink. You also can't go wrong with photos of animals. Use Instagram video to post a short clip or teaser of a new episode. It works great to share bloopers and behind-the-scene clips. If Instagram has a downside, it's that you can't post a clickable link in descriptions of individual photos. Get around this by putting a link to the website in the profile description and instructing people to click on that to see the new stuff. It works. Instagram allows up to 30 hashtags, but it's recommended you limit yourself to about 5 relevant hashtags. Maximum hashtagging comes across as insincere at best and desperate at worst. Using some of the most popular hashtags on Instagram: love, instagood, me, TBT, cute, photo of the day, might garner some new followers, but only if the tags actually apply to the photos. One way to incorporate one of these popular ones would be to do a hashtag TBT, Throwback Thursday photo from an old blog or video. Hashtags on Instagram also follow through to Facebook and Twitter, though with a character limit on Twitter, they are often cut off, making the image searchable through those platforms as well. Also try working the hashtags into the description rather than lumping them all together at the end to avoid your hashtags getting cut off in Twitter. Having your own hashtag that is specific to your brand or website is a good idea too. You can use it on your own posts, but also your followers can use it to let others know where they got their inspiration for their picture or to give you a shout out. Go to snapwidget.com and grab a free WordPress widget to have all images with your hashtags on them posted to a page on your website. You will not be notified by others using your hashtag, but you can easily search for it periodically in Instagram to see what people are sharing. It probably goes without saying, but your images will only show up in search if your profile is set to public. Pinterest. Pinterest is all about high-quality photos. Vertical photos are best. Aim for image sizes around 735 x 1100 pixels, though this may change if Pinterest changes their format. Step-by-step pins are very popular. Along with food, drink, fashion, exterior design, DIY crafts are all very popular, as are infographics. But be sure that any infographic you design is legible in a small size. One of the great things about Pinterest is the ability to directly link to your site or video from a pinned image, though it is recommended that you add your website URL to the description box. You can also pin videos. Pinterest seems to be more time sensitive than other social media services. Generally, the best time to pin are afternoons, 2 to 4 p.m., and after dinner, 8 p.m. to 1 a.m., but that may vary depending on your community. Pinterest recently released new analytics that you can use to find your most popular pins and most active times. Look for group boards to join or start your own with other people in your same niche to expose your content to new audiences. Hashtags on Pinterest work a little differently than on other platforms. For one, hashtags are only clickable when posted in the description of a pinned image, not in your profile, onboard descriptions, or account descriptions. For another, when you click on a hashtag, you will be shown not only all images with that hashtag in the description, but also any image with the word or word combo in its description or in its URL. Keep this in mind when pinning your own content, and whenever possible, match the image subject to your video subject to your URL. Another reason to concern yourself with this is that search results in Pinterest are sorted by relevancy, determined by the number of recent repins, likes, and the source, rather than chronologically like in Twitter. Once an image is posted and pinned by a user, repinning it with different hashtags will not affect its appearance in search. The original image is cataloged according to the original hashtag applied to it. When pinning images, keep your pins relevant and use a combination of broad and specific terms, e.g. hashtag kite, hashtag kites, hashtag butterfly kite, hashtag DIY kite. Though some people would argue that using hashtags at all on Pinterest could lead people away from your material when they click on a hashtag from your pin and are shown a whole new page of pins that are not yours. Experiment and see if hashtags work for you and your audience. If you do choose to use hashtags, be careful not to overdo it. Conclusion: creating a YouTube channel can be an exciting time. You have thought about sharing your creativity with the world, and now that you are finally taking that step, it can be exhilarating. However, it can also be challenging, especially if you're looking to make money out of it. The important thing to remember is that you are passionate about what you are doing and take the time to properly plan your actions. You can be successful. It may take some time and a lot of hard work, but you will begin to attract people who are interested in what you are doing. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you gained some new insight onto how to make money through YouTube.